Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to our channel, The Virtual Wholesalers. Adam and I were talking, and we have people all the time that come to us and they ask us what we do for a living, because a lot of times, you know, since we have a virtual office, we'll be at restaurants and, you know, out not working in an office. So people ask us all the time, what do you do for a living? And when we tell them we wholesale houses, they don't really know what that is, right? They just kind of look at us blankly. So we figured there's probably a lot of people that want to get into real estate out there that just don't really know how, because they feel like they need to have money or credit. And today we wanted to do a video on what wholesaling is and why it's the #1 entry into getting into real estate investment. And what makes it easy to do so is because you don't have to have a large amount of cash, and you can make a large amount of cash on the assignments from your closed deals.
Yeah, it requires literally virtually no money, no credit on your own. It's super easy to make money. You can literally make money in sometimes hours in wholesaling. So today we're going to discuss what wholesaling is, and then we'll also discuss what the benefits to wholesaling are as well. Alright, so in a nutshell, what wholesaling is we go out, we look for motivated sellers, go out, look at their house, make an offer on it, come up with an agreement with them, sign an agreement. At that point, we turn around and we take the agreement and we market it. At that point, we take the agreement, we send it out to a buyer's list for a little bit more than we actually have the agreement with the original seller for, and we sell it to them. That's basically what wholesaling is. It's super simple. There's no need to overcomplicate it. It's literally the buy low, sell high side of real estate investing. Super easy.
We wanted to break down the major benefits to wholesaling real estate and why it makes sense for a new investor.
Yeah, so #1 is fast entry. There's little to no barrier to get into wholesaling. You can literally get your company be up and running in within a week. So the speed to get from start to moving is very quick. The wholesale process, it does not require you to fix up anything. You don't have to get a general contractor's license. You're not listing houses. So everything is on a much faster timetable to get into the industry.
So one of our favorite things about wholesaling real estate is that it's location independent. So like you see that we do virtual wholesaling and we're in 2 cities now. You pretty much, all you need is your cell phone, your laptop, and
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, you know, and that's all you need. And you can wholesale anywhere in the country.
In the world.
In the world.
Has Wi-Fi.
Yep, you can. I mean, we've definitely, we lived in an RV and traveled the country, and we wholesaled from all different states. We were still wholesaling in Jacksonville, Florida, you know, so you don't have to be located in that city in order to wholesale the real estate there.
Yeah, I think that it actually works pretty much with anything, not just houses. You can literally wholesale anything from anywhere in the world. If you can buy it low and sell it high, and you can do it directly off your phone, that would be ideal. That's how we want our life designed. Some people want to go to the office. That's where they're most productive, but we choose to work off our phones and laptops, which is why the location independence is our #1 reason for being in wholesaling. It allows us to live a life of our dreams and also provide a stable income for our family as well.
Absolutely.
Another reason we like wholesaling, and especially in today's market, is we are in super high demand. I think the market is, everybody and their brother is wanting to look for a house to flip or to add something to their portfolio. So if you can find deals, you will definitely be able to sell your deals. Everybody, yeah, I mean, if you put out any notice on you're looking for cash buyers, pretty much the entire internet will reach out to you. I'm not saying that that is the best way to get your cash buyers, but it does tell you that there is definitely a need for the product that you have, which is the house or the land or, Go ahead.
There's no better time than now to be a wholesaler in real estate. There's so many people coming out of the woodwork looking for investment properties. So we're in very high demand right now.
So they're in super high demand, and everybody wants the product that you have.
So another thing that we really love about wholesaling is the large paycheck. So if you're a real estate agent and you're just working on commissions, typically your commissions, you know, you're doing the 3% commission, sometimes even 2.5%. With wholesaling, you get to keep an assignment fee. So typically, average assignment fee is $13,000. So for every deal we're closing, we're bringing in $13,000.
This will obviously vary on your negotiating tactics, how well you can negotiate with the seller and also with the buyer. I will say that in wholesaling, you know, you get paid based off your negotiating tactics and your ability to find and negotiate good deals. So I would suggest, you know, definitely read as much books on negotiation, listen to as many podcasts, do whatever it takes to get better at the negotiating side of real estate, because that is essentially what you are doing. That's the part of this deal that you're facilitating.
But really, the sky's the limit with your assignment fee. It's not, you're not capped out at a percent of like a real estate commission. The sky's the limit. The better you are at negotiating, the higher your fee is going to be.
Yep. Another benefit to wholesaling is you do not have to list the properties. That is not to say you're not going to have to do some sort of work to get rid of them. You do have to have a buyer's list. You have to market them on Craigslist or however you decide that you want to market your properties. You are going to have to do that. But typically you do not have to have a bunch of people in and out of the subject house. It's usually just a handful of investors that are going to reach out and be interested in it. Ideally you want 50 people interested in your house. You know you have a super hot deal at that point, but that's not typical. The typical situation is usually have about 3 or 4 people that you have to get through, and one of them will usually close on the house.
And with being entry level, it's nice not to have MLS access or to get a real estate license when you're first starting out and you're doing entry level. You know, that's why a lot of people new in the business flock to wholesaling, because you can do it quickly without having to get the licensing and pay the fees.
Yeah, that goes to not having a high barrier of entry. You can literally get online, study what it takes to be a wholesaler and what it takes to send out some sort of direct mail or some sort of marketing and be in business. You don't have to pay any fees. There's no membership dues. Another benefit to wholesaling is it is very low risk. You are not taking title to any of the properties, so you're not tying any of your own capital up in the deal. You're literally taking the property and moving it from this person to this person, and you're collecting the middle part, which is called the assignment fee. You don't have to make any repairs, so you're not tying any of your money up in repairs. So really, the only thing that you have tied up is your marketing dollars, and you can
time.
Yeah, and time, and you can even get that done for free if you go door knock. Obviously, that would cost you in terms of time, but if not, you're going to have to spend some sort of money, upfront cost, just to get yourself out there and let people know that you are looking for deals. So there is a tiny bit of cost involved, but if you fully leverage it, there could be zero. If you're borrowing money to actually put into your company and use that money to start, then I guess that's leveraging and you have zero risk. But generally you will have a tiny little bit of risk.
And then we have to do our exit.
I also like the fact that there is pretty much no limit to your volume potential. If there are small wholesalers like ourselves that wholesale 7 to 10 properties per month just with a small team, if you're trying to flip 7 to 10 houses a month, you're going to have to be managing a ton of crews and keeping track. And then there's also people that have much larger companies than just 7 or 10, and they have a full-on operation. So I think there's no limit to the amount of volume, and you can also create a large company with a small tiny footprint in your office, or a virtual office in our case, and run super lean and get consistent great results with your company.
So we hope that sheds some light on exactly what it is we do and what wholesaling is, and why it is a good starting point for investors who want to get into real estate.
Guys, those are just a few of the reasons why we would suggest wholesaling if you're just starting out. There's probably a million other ones that you can find, but those are just some of the ones that we could find off the top of our head. We hope this video has helped some of you. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please hit subscribe and hit the like button, and we will see you guys next time. See ya.
Bye.